Are we on here? Oh, there it is. Matt, they popped up now.
It popped up?
Yep, it popped up. So we just have to go live. Hello, everyone. Can you hear us? We're still trying to figure out this Eevee Mux thing. And I don't know if things are delayed, because I've also... There we go. Let's do this. Figure things out. Hello, James. Welcome. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Meg. Matt has taken off to get himself a drink. And if I'm lucky, maybe he'll bring me one too. So, yeah. How's life out there? Living life? Exploring the world? Hello, Larry. Welcome. We're not going to do the normal podcast tonight because we had grand plans and then we weren't actually prepared for it. So, we're just going to chat with everyone, do a regular live stream. Hello, Tony G.
Ask him if the screen's clear.
Is the screen clear? We're, on my screen it's clear. On Matt's screen it's not. So we're trying to figure that out. Hello, See the World with Chris. And hi, Captain Billy. Can y'all see us? Can y'all hear us? Hello, Sean. Sean said it's clear to him. Meg said she can see and hear us. Cool. That's the first step here. Last week, so apparently with this new camera we got, so with Matt's computer, he has a MacBook and it just has like the USB-C connection, and he's got like an adapter hub thing, and we plugged both the camera and the microphone into it, and then they both like broke. So, and of course we had the guests on and we were trying to figure things out, and we ended up, I think, just we had to use the computer camera, right? Because we couldn't get things to work.
Yep.
So we're trying round two. Meg says, but you're a bit blurry. So let me see. Are we blurry on mine? I don't think this doesn't really look blurry, does it? So I don't know.
It's a mystery.
Meg is getting dinner going. What are you having?
Oh.
I had dinner tonight. Oh, Captain Billy J says video is a bit blurry.
Huh.
I don't know.
That's weird because it's
Is
clear.
it set for 1080? See if you've got it set, because with Eevee Mux we can do 1080. Hello, Crystal. Welcome.
It's showing clear on my YouTube.
It looks clear on your YouTube. Looks clear on my YouTube.
It's just not clear on my computer version here, but
I don't know, man.
how's the audio? Can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah, does it sound good? Does it sound echoey?
Let me look on the phone and see.
Let's see. Have you tried using your iPhone as a camera on the Mac? Incredible quality difference. We've used the phone before, but
hopefully not as good as this $100 and $200
yeah, I was gonna say
webcam we bought.
Bought a fancy camera just for this. Hello, Gina. Welcome. Meg said we sound great. Better, look better. Change my settings. Okay, so if we're blurry, change us to 1080, and maybe that's the problem.
Maybe.
And if you don't want to change us to 1080, then we might look blurry.
Well, that's interesting. I just did this and then it froze. So
it froze.
Oh, it looks good now. Okay, well.
Paul says, "Hello, Miss. Hey, I forgot I can do this. Ha! I can bring this up. Hello, Miss Kimber and Matt. Driving and listening. Hello, Paul. Because that's the only way I can say hello to you."
It's been a week.
You didn't get me a drink, did you?
What do you want? This is delicious, by the way.
We don't have any Sprite, do we?
No. We have grape and strawberry.
I'll take strawberry.
This is strawberry soda?
Yeah.
Okay. This, I just got to tell you, because I just made this. It's sort of an old-fashioned, but instead of using simple syrup, I've got Buffalo Trace in here. Is JT in there? I didn't see him.
No.
I've got honey syrup, which I made, which is just honey and water. It's not fancy. And I got, instead of regular Angostura bitters, I used chocolate bitters. And oh my God, this is really good. All right, strawberry soda.
I think, or maybe I want a drinky drink.
Well,
What should I have?
I don't know.
I'll ask the people. Strawberry soda or a drinky drink?
If you want a drinky drink, you're going to have to be more specific than drinky drink.
Well, it depends on what they say. Because if they say a drinky drink, then we'll narrow it down a little more. Right now, they're all just saying hi to each other. Meg says, oh, it went away. This, like, jumps really fast. Matt needs to do a booze news for Paul.
I think you're doing one, aren't you?
Maybe. Stacy said a drinky drink. Okay, so then the options are rum and Coke. Oh,
Yep.
Meg said strawberry soda and vodka. I mean, we do have some vodka.
Do we?
Yeah, from St. Augustine Distillery. It's old.
It's alcohol.
Sean said Kimbra alcohol. Gina
got
said
cream soda,
strawberry. Oh yeah, I have cream soda. How about cream soda and rum? James said he has hot cocoa and rum. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Cream soda and rum.
Is that what you want?
Can I have the new Bruegel?
Yeah.
With
Well,
cream.
the old Bruegel's gone.
I know, but instead of Papa's, I want the
yeah.
new Bruegel. Larry said rum punch. You're funny. Strawberry soda and vodka. We're going with rum and cream soda. Captain Billy J is having a Pepsi from Taco Bell. Taco Bell sounds real good right now. I had cheesy breadsticks and garlicky buttery noodles. It was delicious. And Matt, I'll let Matt come tell you what he had for dinner. We went to the grocery store and we just decided on our own things. We didn't dinner together tonight. I mean, we sat and ate dinner together, but we didn't eat. We made our own dinners and ate our own dinners. It was a lovely time. I'm very excited for my drink. I'm not really sure how much rum he's putting in there. So, Kraken and Coke is really good. Yeah, we've had Kraken before. We don't have that right now. Stacy said, I forget I can put this up here. Ha! If you have rum punch, you need a pole in the studio. You know, you can get a pole for like $80 and you just have to drill it into the ceiling. Don't ask me how I know that. I may have looked before. Oh, Meg says try Kraken with root beer. That sounds good. Are you listening to any of this, Matt?
I couldn't hear most of it.
You've got to tell everyone what you had for dinner. Because I told them you would.
I had something I haven't had in probably 2 decades, which was Spam! Spam, Velveeta, pineapple, and Spam!
Oh. Pole dance punch. I was told if I had rum punch, I would have to get a pole for the studio. Did you try this?
I had a sip, yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I overfilled it. So.
James said that
Yeah.
Cindy is on a vacation for a week
Oh.
at her kids, so he's having a party.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hello, Michael Ann. Welcome.
Whoa, that was a lot of chat. that just happened.
You arrived just in time for the alcoholic beverages to
Hmm?
arrive.
Ah. So, did you already tell them we're not really doing an official podcast? It's going to be more of a live stream tonight,
Yeah,
which we
but
said wouldn't start till 8:30. So I guess
most of these people weren't in here when I said that
oh.
though. So
So we're not doing a regular podcast tonight. We're just gonna hang out with you guys and live stream tonight. We do have a topic though that we want to cover because we honestly were gonna do a topic
we have a
podcast.
topic.
We yeah, sort of.
Yeah, we have a topic. What is it?
You'll find out.
Okay, I'll find out.
You'll be like, oh, okay. We were gonna do a topic tonight, and then in preparation for that, it quickly became apparent that we weren't prepared
I feel
because
like
because of
we look different sizes.
things that we didn't realize. Is that better?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that because I feel like you were like big in here, and I was like taller than you but smaller. It was not right.
Anyway,
Larry says, "What happened in Aruba stays in Aruba, unless you're on Larry's camera."
right. Then it goes all over the ship.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, we were gonna talk. I'll just tell you, we were gonna talk about what we were gonna do on the group cruise. Like we have been talking in depth about our plans for the group cruise, so that we can let people know what we're gonna be doing. So
Hello, Ryan. Welcome.
So if you're on the group cruise, you can decide if you want to hang out with us in port or do your own thing. But as we thought we had narrowed down one port, Cozumel, and narrowed it down to two places which we had never been but are very popular. It occurred to us, or we found out, I should say, that there are other places that should be in contention for that. So that's kind of our subtopic of the evening. And I'm hoping to get some knowledge from your experience out there, because I know many of you have gone to Cozumel and done these places. So we'll mention what they are. You probably already have a good idea, but originally we were thinking of two places, and now I'd say there's at least four that are potential contenders for what we're going to do in Cozumel, and we just want to find out a little bit more about it. So we
Yeah.
thought we could tap into the
We're also
to the community,
we're also a
like the
little
board.
up in the air with the other ports too, because we were like, yeah, let's do these things, and then we were like, well, depending on what we do here, we might want to do this here, and like, so now we're
Yeah, well, okay, so we know what we're doing in Grand Cayman.
Can I, before we go through all this,
We're not going to go into. We're not going to tell them what we're doing.
Oh, okay, then.
And we know, and I think we know what we're doing in Honduras now. I think.
Do we?
I think so.
We're going with the thing?
I think so.
Okay.
Belize is a bit of a mystery because Belize doesn't have a lot of options, and the ones that we were counting on doing aren't available. So we're not exactly sure about that one yet, but that could depend on what we do in Cozumel, which is the big question, which has a plethora of options.
Plethora.
Plethora.
So, since do we want to like talk about this cruise?
Oh my God, this is good.
Yeah.
That
the
is
only
like
port
so
I
good.
know what I'm doing at is Cozumel. What are you doing in Cozumel, Meg? Larry said Belize Navidad.
Belize Navidad.
Stacy spotted Steve. I don't think
Belize
Steve has moved in like
Navidad.
3 weeks.
Oh.
Larry said, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Larry. We appreciate those thumbs ups. Captain Billy J said the captain will probably be playing with the sloths in Honduras. That is definitely an option that we're thinking of. Stacy said, word of the day, plethora. Have you ever heard the song Bulbous Bouffant? There are certain words that are said, and when that's the case, I reference that song. And plethora is one of those words.
As is gazebo.
Galoshes. Beluga.
The computer keeps telling me that I'm not part of the stream. I'm You're talking, but you are not
Can
part
you
of the stream.
mute your thing?
Oh, maybe that's...
Here, right here.
There we go.
You
Okay.
can turn off your camera too. I don't know if that matters.
Well, let's try it and see.
You do that here. Same place.
Got it.
There you go.
Boom.
Not that any of
My
you
life
can see
has
that.
changed.
Oh, people said
Changed.
things. Let's see. Word of the day. Question. While it's on my mind, are you not putting out podcasts in the podcast app? Mine hasn't updated since September. We have intentions to do so. I was gonna do it last weekend and then I didn't. So, the plan is to continue putting them up as podcasts. We just have been slacking, specifically me. And my problem is, it's one thing when I'm like behind one or two, but then when I get behind like 5 or 8, then I'm like, oh, it's so much work. So what I probably should do is like put 2 or 3 up at a time and then eventually get myself caught up. And we've had enough people asking us about it now that apparently people actually listen to the podcast and not just watch us on YouTube. So I will work on that. I know I said that last time, and I've said that for like a month, but somebody that just needs to like slap me into my place. Michael Ann, don't know what kind of excursions in Belize, but I know it's one island my cousin goes diving quite often.
Yeah, well, it's on the second largest barrier reef in the world.
Yes.
But there are no diving excursions offered in Belize. And Belize is not an easy place to book third party. I don't think, just because of the way the port's set up, like, I don't even know if you can just walk out of the port. If anybody knows, let us know. But it's kind of it's weird because I don't think Belize is that shady of a country, but it feels like the shadiest port. Yeah. I don't know if the port is just in a bad area, or maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong because I've just never gone outside on land. I've gone outside of the port on water only, so I could be mistaken about that completely.
Meg says she's going to Villa Maya Beach Resort. Pricey, but calm and relaxing. Oh, that sounds interesting. Okay.
I've not heard of that one.
And Larry says, are you joining the cruise, Michael Ann? Yeah, Michael Ann. Are you joining the cruise? And then, let's see. Kevin, bond beating and happy Aloha Friday. Between cruises, holidays, and surgeries, we haven't been around much lately. My tamales were excellent this evening. That's what really matters here.
Well, and Stacey says, I would not recommend walking out of the port in Belize. I mean, they have razor wire.
You just skipped all of these other people that said something before Stacey.
But that was relevant to what we were just talking about. But
well, so is Michael Ann's response that said only if I win the lottery.
Only if you win the lottery. Okay, all right, that's fair.
Let's see.
Win the lot? Do you play the lottery? No, you did.
I mean, I definitely think you should come, but
it'd be fun.
Let's see. I do listen to the podcast actually as well. Okay, Meg, I hear you. Adrian, rum cake drink. It was good. 3 different rums and cream. I forgot the rest tasted just like actually rum cake. That sounds good.
Now, Adrian, here's what you've just done. You've put this idea in my head, which sounds amazing, but now I don't know how to do it. So, no, that sounds awesome because I love rum cake.
Let's see.
So I'll have to research that. Rum cake drink.
Chris said, I listen to podcasts as I go to bed every night. All right. I hear y'all. You laughing at me?
No.
Outside the port of Belize is shady. Probably the shadiest port on this cruise. Yeah.
Definitely the shadiest port on this cruise.
Kevin Count said, what's a podcast?
So here's the thing, though. So I when I went to the Croc School thing at St. Augustine Alligator Farm, we had a guy from France and a girl from Belize who had like gotten scholarships to come and join it. I also was on a scholarship for that Croc School. And
aren't you fancy?
I mean, it was basically free, but that was really weird, Reno. But the girl from Belize, I talked to her as much as I could because I was curious about Belize because she works in one of the parks there, and I was like, look, is it safe? And I don't know, she said that Belize is a really safe country, but just like in America, if you're in certain neighborhoods of big cities or something, it can be a little bit bad. But and I think maybe that's where the cruise port is. I don't know. Look, I'm just making things up. I don't really know these answers. I'm just guessing. Right, Reno? He did this weird thing where he whapped his nub and it went through the back of my chair and like hit me in the butt.
That's weird.
It was really weird.
Ed said we just did the Mayan ruins in Belize.
Now that is something we are considering.
Yes.
Because I've only done Mayan ruins once, which is one more time than she's done them. And it would be different. So we're pretty sure that the other 3 ports are going to be either completely or partially water focused. And so, Belize would, maybe that's the place to do a non-water focused activity. But we'll see. I don't know.
And everybody is shouting Reno. Because he's the star of the show. Meg says, I don't know. Most people think Atlanta is dangerous, but I live here, so I'm just used to it.
I mean, I'm from St. Louis. So, but the thing about St. Louis is there are areas in St. Louis that are pretty shady, but there is a much larger area of St. Louis that is just like any other place in the country and probably most places in the world where it's really not that dangerous. Just what's in our head from, what
Captain Billy went cave tubing and ziplining in Belize. It was fun. I did the cave tubing when I was there last time.
Yeah.
The chicken, man. That chicken at lunch was delicious.
That's what she remembers. She remembers from that is
I
the
saw
chicken.
bats and had yummy chicken. I don't think I ate the bats. They told us it was chicken.
I mean, it'd be really small.
They weren't
tiny chicken
they weren't
wings.
large pieces. Larry did the Tulum ruins in Mexico.
Okay.
Let's see. Chris, I've done Alton Ha and River Wallace tour in Belize. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stacy, East St. Louis is across the Mississippi River. It's a whole nother place. Yeah, don't go there. I don't recommend that.
This is really good.
Oh, good.
I'm really happy with it.
That's the Bruegel Extra Viejo.
Yes. And cream soda.
And cream soda, yeah. But the Extra Viejo, like, Bruegel's good. It's a good, cheap rum. Like, if you want a good, cheap, dark rum, Bruegel. And then if you want to pay a little bit more for an even better dark rum that's still not super expensive, Bruegel Extra Viejo.
It's like $25.
It's like half the price of Papa, and Papa's is really, really good. And I would say Papa is better.
Yeah.
But
if you don't want to
for
spend
your value,
I was gonna say if you don't want to spend $50 on a bottle of rum, you can spend half of that and still get a pretty good rum.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just looking at the value, I would say Bruegel is your better bet. If you're looking for just the overall quality, then I would go with Papa's. But
So Matt, because I can, and we're technically at like 8:30, I just want to tell some people about this thing.
Okay.
So there's a group cruise that's coming up, and someone out there tell me how many days. I know, but I know there's people out
James
there.
can tell us.
I know. That's kind of where I was going with that.
I'm going to my cruise app.
Someone
right
tell
now.
me how many days. So this is the Fintastic group cruise, March 12th through 19th, leaving out of Tampa, going to Grand Cayman, Mahogany Bay, Belize, and Cozumel. And they can't see that. I know what that is.
Okay.
I want them to tell me.
Oh, gotcha.
I already knew.
Okay.
I mean, they don't have to tell me. I'm not going
It's
to be
the
bossy.
Mark Duper of days.
But if you want to come, there are still cabins available. Just send me an email at fantastictravel@gmail.com. I will tell you that it is spring break time and it is filling up. But if you want to come, we want you to join us. So email me, whatever. Let's do this thing.
Also, we should say that this is the second official Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, in that we will have Helping Hands for Cruising recipients on board, which is exciting because the first one was a lot of fun and we got Kenny on there. This one we are going to host 4 people.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. 4 people?
4 people. Like 4. So we know we've had James and Cindy for a while, and they're still going, but we've added 2 more. So we've added another couple to the Helping Hands for Cruising recipient list, and they are going to get a cruise.
Yes, Meg,
And
4 whole people.
Hopefully, yes, all 4 will be attending. So that's exciting. So yeah, if
Who are the other 2?
you're going to put me on the spot here because you know how I am with names. It's Adam. No.
No.
It starts with an A, right?
Well, one of them does, but I think you've
Dang
got
it.
the wrong one that starts
Dang
with an
it. Give me the initials.
S and A.
Scott.
That's
Scott and Amber.
There
Scott
we go.
and Amber. Sorry, these are 2 new people. I don't know them, obviously.
They have a YouTube channel called Kickin' It Country.
Yes.
But they were nominated because of some great things that they are doing right now for Kenny and his situation. And based on qualifications and the videos submitted, we at Helping Hands for Cruising felt that they were deserving of this. So we have added... James said, wait, 3 whole people, 1 half pint. Why is my...
Did you watch this
apparently,
too?
we're live right now, Matt. Did you know that?
I knew that.
Yeah,
Yes.
my
No,
watch is telling
obviously
me.
I don't know them very well don't judge them by that because I'm bad with names. I've been teaching the same kids for like 8 years and I don't know their names yet. So
I don't even know if he knows mine.
I know your name, Bethany. But
That was bad.
anyway, yeah. So I'm looking forward to meeting them and getting to know them, just like everybody else that's on this group cruise. If you're not already on it, consider joining the group cruise and having lots of fun, and also supporting Helping Hands for Cruising because it's an awesome charity that is helping people cruise that would otherwise not have that opportunity. Look, 99% of the people that watch our YouTube, that listen to our podcast, are people that have cruised or are planning to cruise. Other than Helping Hands for Cruising recipients, I don't know who else would be listening to this or watching this. Like if you're not cruising, have cruised, gonna cruise, and you're not a Helping Hands for Cruising recipient, why would you be watching this program, right? So if you are the 99% that are able to cruise, help somebody out that can't, and consider donating to Helping Hands for Cruising. It is an awesome charity that that does a lot of good stuff, and we're gonna reap the benefits of that by getting to hang out and meet these new amazing friends.
Yeah. Is it possible, Meg, for you to throw up the donate link? Because I don't.
Or
have
Sean,
it.
is Sean
Sean.
a moderator? And if not, why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Any of you that
any of the
have that, if you
moderators
can
that
throw
have
that
that
up.
link.
So I will tell
There we go.
everyone that we will hopefully soon be doing another cruiseathon for Helping Hands for Cruising, so that we can continue to do this awesome thing and get more people in. This isn't a Helping Hands for Cruising episode, but I'm gonna promote because
I mean, they all are a little
That's
bit.
true.
'Cause why not?
Yeah, the link is also down in the description. I guess I could have, figured out my life.
Hit that thumbs up
And
support us, support this channel, and by doing that, help support not only us, which is cool if you want to support us,
Yeah.
but also support all the people that watch. We've got a lot of people in the live chat right now that have channels of their own. If you don't recognize them, check them out because there's a lot of cool creators out there, but also Helping Hands for Cruising. It's a good community.
Stacy said, did somebody say donut link? Did I say donut link?
What's a donut link?
I don't know, but I like donuts.
Is that like if a sausage and a donut have sex, they have a donut link?
He just said I want a donut. Look at that. Me and Stacy are on the same page.
So tonight's topic, which isn't really an official topic, but
And now we are talking about donuts.
it's kind of a topic. It's not donuts.
I'm sorry. I need to real quick. We're going to back up a little bit. 85 days.
We already established that.
We didn't say it.
Kevin
They said
Kelly
it.
said it. And no, Captain Billy
Yes,
said it.
they all said it. We did not speak it.
I did. I said Mark Duper's number.
Whatever.
Nobody got that. But look, tonight's topic, which is not the topic,
Is donuts.
is not donuts.
What flavor do you like? Tell me all about it. Where do you get your donuts from?
Just let me know when you're done.
I'm donut.
Leave the puns to the master, which is not me. No, tonight's topic is basically, so we thought we had figured out, we thought we were so smart that we figured out that we were either going to go to Mr. Sancho's or Nachi Cacombe, because those are the choices, right? I mean, I always go to Chankanaab, but we're not going to Chankanaab this time. One, because the last Chankanaab visit we had, which I think was an anomaly, was kind of bad, which I don't think is the norm still. But anyway, we also didn't want to go to Chankanaab just because I always go to Chankanaab. So I'm trying to, trying to branch out a wee bit. And so we thought Nachi Cacombe or Mr. Sancho's, obviously, duh. And then I put a poll up because, I'm a poll kind of guy. And I found out that there's a lot more options we should be considering. At least 2 more, for sure. What are you snickering at over there?
They're all telling me about donuts.
Stacy got the Miami Dolphins reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit depressed about my football team.
Kevin
right now,
says Nachi kicks butt all over Mr. Sancho's.
So here, who said that?
Kevin.
All right, Kevin, I'm not arguing with you. I've never been to either one of those, but here's what happened, okay? I said Nachi or Sancho's on the YouTube channel.
Oh no, I just touched things.
And the answers I got weren't Nachi or Sancho's. They were, what about these 2 places? So one of them is Paradise Beach. Yeah? Is that what it's called?
Paradise Beach, yeah. Sorry. Meg said, I must say that I like the color availability of this software.
Oh, okay.
Is it the camera?
It's got more probably, it's picking up more colors. Oh my God, Steve just fell over. Okay. The other one, though, besides Paradise Beach, was, what was it called? I got to look it up. She's looking it up because I can't. Del Mar Latino Beach Club, which my friend Roy Shows told me about. And I think some of you, well, like Para DJ's been there. I saw a video from them and several other people. So now I'm like, well, crap. I thought I had this all sussed out, right? But I don't, because we got Paradise Beach, we got Sancho's, we got Cacombe, and now we got Latino. So I don't know what to do. I will be honest with you. I'm leaning towards what is it? Del Mar Latino? Del something Latino? What is it? What's it called?
Del Mar.
Del Mar Latino, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks like it has good snorkeling, and that's what my friend Roy said. So, but we want to get your input. Like, some of you have been to these places. Do you have a favorite? And if so, why so? And let's talk about it.
So I have to, going back to, no, that's not, I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Going back here
Donuts
a little.
on a pole.
I mean, that sounds fine.
I had that game. It was called Ring Toss.
Larry said I will settle for a fresh Krispy Kreme donut. However, Larry, Krispy Kreme is spelled with K's. So.
Yeah, you Canuck.
Yeah. Figure out your life, Canadian.
And our money's green, buddy.
Hey, Kenny is here.
Just giving you trouble, Larry. You know I love you.
Let's see. Billy says, I've only been to Sancho's. I'd be open to explore other places, though I did like Sancho's.
Okay.
Meg says, I feel like Sancho's is a drinking spot.
I've heard that. Sancho's. So here's what I know, and I haven't done a ton of research, but I know that Nachi Cacombe limits the number of people that can go there. And Sancho's, if they do, it's a much more condensed limit. So I've heard that Sancho's is more of a party place, more congested, and Nachi Cacombe is a little bit more chill and relaxed, which is all good. I mean, which audience you're playing to, who's your audience, I don't know. But I am real curious. the videos I saw on Paradise Beach didn't look like they had good snorkeling. I don't know if that's accurate. The videos I saw of um, Del Mar Latino, it's just such a weird name. Um, Looked like it had a little bit of snorkeling, as well as the accoutrements of the other mentioned places.
Welcome, Cruise Nuts.
Hello, Cruise Nuts.
I was laughing at Larry. Yeah, eh?
Yeah, okay. So we
Um,
found this mouse in this beer bottle, eh?
Stacy, we prefer Paradise Beach over Sancho's, but not good
Mm.
snorkeling at either.
Ah,
Okay.
ah. So, has anyone been to this Del Mar Latino place
Okay, and
besides Roy, who's not on here right now
Chris
to
says,
speak
loved
up?
Mr. Sancho's, did not care for Paradise Beach. Food is much
Okay.
better at Sancho's.
Okay, so we got food better at Sancho's.
No snorkeling
Okay.
at either.
No snorkeling either, which I kind of knew that.
Drinking place for Sancho's.
That's wrong.
However, Stacy did say somewhere, Kimbra with the drinks at Paradise Beach, with the drinks at Paradise Beach, just be careful. You know, why
they-
why me specifically,
because
sir?
it's pretty obvious that the drinks for you is like the cash equivalent of crossing over from Australian dollars to American dollars.
So where you might be able to have 5, I can maybe have 1.5.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Larry said, do they have rum punch? So I don't typically order rum punch unless that's like the drink of choice. Rum punch is everywhere in Cozumel. We are all in for Sancho's. The others are too laid back. We are on vacation. Let's party.
Okay, and I've heard that about Sancho's. Like it's kind of like if you're into the party atmos, then Sancho's is your place.
Stacy said, we thought drinks and food were better at Paradise Beach.
Okay, so quality over party is what I'm hearing there. But I really want to know. Okay, and Paul.
No. I'm going to read that.
Okay.
Paul says, Sancho's food is average. That wasn't very Paul.
That
was
wasn't
it?
very Paul. That was I don't know what
So
that
let
was.
me-
That was not Paul.
Sancho's food is average. I can't do it.
Sancho's food is average.
I need to. You know what? I really.
Miss Kimbra. Sancho's food is average.
Here's what I really need to do. We just need to have Paul on the podcast.
That's true.
It doesn't matter what we talk about. We just need to have him on here so that I can stop attempting his voice because I just can't. And he's probably like, please stop trying.
He probably is.
Actually, I know he is because he told me. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all ain't doing him justice. Yeah, I know, Meg.
No, we know, Meg.
I know.
Whatever, Meg. We know.
If you want to buzz at Mr. Sancho's or Paradise Beach, stick to the beer. Yeah, I won't be doing that.
Oh, that's sad. And it's probably like Corona Light or some crap like
Larry
that.
said, rum punch for Kimbra. I am so okay with having this reputation now. He can talk about the beach resort we visited in Cozumel. Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Maybe we should have both Meg and Paul come talk about
I like
that.
the idea of
Because
that.
you guys went to Cozumel recently.
Yeah, Meg and Paul.
Yeah, Meg and Paul.
Yeah, Meg and Paul.
You need Paul sound bites.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea. We can play some sound bites of Paul. Now, look. So, has anybody been to this Latino place? That sounds
Kimber
weird.
sounds better as Paul's voice instead of Paul talking. I mean, not really.
Who said that?
Captain.
I'm like, you know who didn't say that? Meg didn't say that. No, she didn't.
Paradise serves 32-ounce beers. Or 40-ounce.
Okay. 40 ounce. What is this, like 1989? I used to go to gas stations and buy 40 ounces.
All of these places that we're talking about do all-inclusive, right?
Yes.
Who is this Paul that you speak of?
I believe they're all 40 ounce.
Meg and Paul, the Power YouTube.
They're all inclusive. Yes. Yes, Paul is Meg's beau, who goes by.
Or maybe Meg is Paul's
beau. No, that wouldn't be right.
boo.
Boo?
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't use those terms.
Anyway, Paul Vines, whose YouTube channel you should check out, and then you can hear his amazing voice because he does some cool videos, like fun
like,
and
really
practical
good.
drink videos. I feel like Paul would make that drink that you're drinking right now because it's literally cream soda and rum.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a Paul drink right there. Like simple, to the point.
I don't know. I think
Good.
Paul's got that fanciness.
Yeah, but it's still it's like a drink that anyone could make. That's what's nice about Paul's videos. Is like I never feel
Boet.
like,
there we go. Boet.
I watch some drink making videos and I'm like, I don't have magical skills to make that drink happen, but I feel like everything Paul does, like I feel like he maybe the way he explains it, like I could do that. I could do that. It fills me with confidence.
Let's see. Paradise Beach has extra charge for wine. Oh, upcharge for wine.
Who's drinking wine on the beach?
Yeah, not me. At Paradise Beach, I bought my venti Starbucks tumbler, and they filled that for me. Oh, that's right. You told us about that.
Who said that, Meg?
Gina. Gina. Paul is magic.
Aww. Aww. We should have them on for like our Valentine's Day podcast.
That's a good idea.
Has anybody been to this place that I keep just remembering the word Latino from? Because I'm really curious about it.
I have to read. Stacy said, Paradise Beach has great strawberry daiquiris and all kinds of mojitos. However, when I first looked at that, this is what I read.
Mm.
Paradise Beach has great strawberry dolphins, which is not at all the same and really weird.
You know what a strawberry dolphin is? A strawberry dolphin is what you get in a mixed pack of Swedish fish these days. I'm pretty sure it was a strawberry dolphin. Remember that Swedish?
Oh yeah.
It was like a Swedish fish
and friends.
It was and it was a strawberry dolphin, and it was a.
You had a watermelon something, didn't you?
Maybe it was a watermelon dolphin. It was a watermelon. What was the other? There was another sea animal in it. And then it was like watermelon, strawberry, and Swedish, as if Swedish is a flavor. But I guess it is. Swedish fish is a flavor.
Let's see. Sorry, guys. My wife is bougie. I mean, that's cool.
Nothing wrong with bougie.
Larry wants to know, Meg, do you drink rum punch? I mean, I bet Meg. I mean, Meg's a beer drinker, but I bet in the right situation, Meg and I could take down some rum punches.
I mean, just like in the right situation, you would drink beer.
That's true.
In the right situation, she would drink rum punch. Yeah. It's like the opposite, but the same.
Like if I threatened her life or something, and it's like rum punch or death, I would never do that, Meg. But in that case, I'm sure she would drink rum punch.
Anyway, stop threatening our people.
Hello, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
Guess what, Todd? I have a box that I'm not allowed to open. Paul said I have to make Miss Kimbra a drink.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Cruise nuts, me,
tequila,
no threats.
And Meg says no
Coke.
threats. What?
No, I'm not actually threatening. Threatening? But
she's not threatening you. She's threatening you. It's a difference, Meg.
I love the virgin drinks I tried on my very first group cruise this past October. Yeah, Kenny, you had some good drinks. What was your favorite one? I don't remember what
Kenny
you
had the best drinks because Kenny's drinks don't poison you.
That's true.
Kenny drinks that taste good.
They taste good, but they don't.
Without poison.
Let's see. James, I need another rum drink. This beaches drive me crazy. I recommend.
What was he drinking? Hot cocoa and
rum.
And rum?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
That sounds good. How about eggnog?
Oh, the syllables. Oh, yes. You like my syllables joke? That's like high-end entertainment, right? Like, if I'm making jokes about syllables,
you made a joke about syllables?
I think I did. I don't remember.
I need to go on this cruise, Kimbra and Meg. Drinking rum punch would make for some fun viral content.
Well, then why? Look, dude, Larry, don't talk. Talk minus action equals nothing.
I mean, I can tell you that I know of someone that would probably accept your presence.
Was that with a CE or NTS?
Like space in their cabin.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Somebody that would let him
Somebody that has a solo cabin
bunk.
that would,
Okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like on the last cruise.
Yes. It was on the yes, it was on the syllabus, Meg.
Hot cocoa and rum taste like butter rum. Yum.
Butter
Meg
rum.
says, do like? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Patty is doing well and out of the hospital
Oh
by
good.
tomorrow or Sunday. Is missing part of the lung, but walking and ready to get back to the gym. We are so looking forward to the cruise to forget all of this. Yeah, I saw your post. I'm glad everything went well.
That is awesome. That is
We are
awesome.
so
Awesome
excited
news.
and happy that
Yes.
everything is going well.
Yes. That is such good news.
Let's see.
We are so stoked to meet everyone, but we are extra stoked to meet you guys.
Wow. I
I mean, I
what
would say
about all
that
those other people?
I would say that about a lot of them too. But I it's here's how it works, okay?
Sorry, I have to interrupt real quick. Kenny liked the pina colada and Shirley Temple.
That's my mom's drink, Shirley Temple, right there.
I mean, I got him the Shirley Temple. Just throwing that out there. I just have to take credit for that.
I see how it is. I got him the Shirley Temple. No, look, I would yes, if I was addressing individually everybody, I'd probably say the same thing because that's how I feel. It's from the heart, you know.
You have
like,
one? Oh, I'm just kidding. I know you have one.
Okay.
I love your heart.
It's almost Christmas.
Yes.
Amazon's return policy is pretty generous.
I've already taken something out of the box.
I can find it. It's a small apartment.
It's a small object. Somebody said something that I was gonna read. The Cruise World also did a video on the Latino resort.
Yes, I have not watched all of them yet because I found out about it today. But I did peruse Para DJs because I knew. I'm like, if I want to know what snorkeling is going on, and I can't watch my own video, I'm going to watch D because I know D is in the water snorkeling. And sure enough, D was in the water snorkeling. So it looked good. There was rocks and fish and rocks and, you know, I gotta say, like, I'm all for like going and chilling with a bunch of friends and having a few drinks. But if I can also get in the water and look at fish with those friends, that just makes everything that much better. It
I really
kicks
like
it up
fish.
to 11.
Did you hear the really sad news about the fish?
I just saw Paul. I really like Shirley Temple, good actress. Yes. On the good ship, a lollipop. Are you talking about the Berlin aquarium that like just exploded?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, very sad.
That was horrible. I can't believe that thing must have been made. I think it was made out of glass. An aquarium that size made out of glass is crazy. And I guess it got like super cold. I don't know. If you don't know what we're talking about, there's like this huge aquarium over in Germany that like burst and it was horrible. No humans got hurt, but all the fish.
That doesn't show up on yours when I put it up there. That's interesting. Or are you
What's
delayed? That? No. Todd's comment. I'll let you read it.
I had a friend that said to his wife at dinner when she complained her ice cream was melting, "Why don't you hold it close to your chest to keep it cold?" Oh.
They are not married anymore.
Yep.
Let's see. Go take a snorkel excursion to Elikio, and Cozumel.
Tell me more. Tell me more, Cruise Nuts. I want to know more.
And Meg says
that.
We cannot talk about the aquarium. I won't say any more. I just want to mention that I was very sad about it.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Paul said he's coming to Tampa early to tour the aquarium.
Look, if you are going on the group cruise, I know you are. Yes.
Yes, all of you are. You're all booked right now.
Or if you're just in Tampa on the Saturday before that cruise leaves, let us know so that we can meet up with you, and you will get into the aquarium and you will get a personal tour from Kimbra and me.
Which means Matt's going to walk around and talk a whole lot, and I'm going to follow along and might talk to the person that's in the back.
You know a lot about the aquarium.
I do, but you're the one that does all the talking.
I was at the No Bone Zone today, our touch pool, habitat, tank, whatever. And I hadn't been there in a while. You know, they've added a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, every time I go up there, it's different and new,
There was
and
an
I don't even know
email
what's
that
in
I
there.
ignored because that's what I do. But I'm like, I got up there to like man the touch tank, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't know what that animal is, and I don't know what that animal is because it's all Western North America
Mm.
stuff. So I didn't even know like there's a new chitin called like a Patoon. I don't know. I didn't even know it was a chitin. That's how weird this thing was. And then and these weren't on the email.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick because
There
these
was
people
there
are
was a
like talking about relevant things.
mouse nudibranch.
Oh, cute.
Mousy, I think it's called a mousy nudibranch. It was pretty cute.
Um,
And bat stars.
CruiseNet said that he's not on this cruise. Meg says, but Mike, you can be, and I agree with that. You
Yeah,
can be.
you can be.
Todd said flights will be more than the cruise. We hope they
Mm.
drop. We might drive. Found some nice Airbnb out there cheap. Yeah.
We are in the process of booking.
Hold on. Todd said hotels are crazy. The Tahitian
Yes.
has decent rates right now. So
We are in the process of trying to get some rooms booked at the Tahitian for our Helping Hands friends, and it is about halfway between the airport and the aquarium, which is also where the cruise terminal is. And we know like not Parody J. We know that Lalita Loca stayed there, and
Dewey has stayed there.
Dewey has stayed there. So we know it's a decent place and it's a decent location, and their prices are not crazy.
Yeah.
Like some of the downtown prices are at that during that week.
Larry said I want to tour the aquarium. Well, Larry, you know
Go
how to
on the
make that happen.
cruise, Larry. I don't know how to spell. There's going to be sharks, Larry, at the aquarium, and maybe on the cruise.
I was gonna say
probably not.
We
but...
could possibly get Larry in the water with some sharks.
Oh, that is a Belize possibility. Is there's a shark?
No. At the aquarium.
Oh, we could do that with some bonnet heads.
Yeah, they're sharks.
Which are small hammerheads.
Yeah.
Basically.
CruiseNet says
turtle.
We just booked a booze cruise on the
turtle.
Carnival Celebration October 27th, 2024 with the Cruise World and Beach Please. Want to go? We are not planning anything yet for 2024 because we are looking
that's
for...
way out.
Well, that's when we're looking for our big trip.
Mm.
And until we know what we can do with that, we are not doing anything else in 2024
I was thinking 2023. I'm like, well, we got a cruise in September, and then we got a cruise in November.
We got a cruise in November of 2023?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
The one where we're getting married?
We're getting married.
I mean, I thought we were. I don't know. Do you not want to?
Really? Todd says, I thought Larry was going. Book it. Yeah,
book
Larry.
It, Dano.
Book it.
Book it, Laro.
Sharks will not bother you unless you have some fish chum around or on you. Yeah. Paul and Meg went to the Georgia Aquarium the first time they met.
Oh, nice.
Aww.
That's cute.
I'm so excited to meet everyone.
All that
Me
work,
too.
my hand's still crooked. Oh my gosh, cameras are backwards. It's weird.
So I'm gonna throw this out there. I don't know how well this is gonna be seen, but I've done some. Oh, you can't really tell.
Yeah, you can't really see it.
Oh, bummer. I've done
It's
some
also
really
faded
crazy.
already a little bit.
Well, I can fix that.
I know, but
I've done some really fun stuff with my hair. So it
like washed it.
obviously it had the purple in it, but I use like a color depositing shampoo to help keep it vibrant.
Mm.
And I bought a light blue color. Let me see if I can find. I might have deleted the picture of the color.
Like a powder teal, let's just say.
No.
No.
Actually, I have a picture of it. 'Cause I
Todd's
sent it.
asking for details on the wedding cruise.
I'll tell him all about it in just a moment. So let's see if this shows up. So I bought like this color to mix in.
That is probably lighter than it should be.
Yeah, it's
Digital on digital.
there. It kind of looks like that. Anyway, and I used it, and it kind of mixed in with the purple. And
Oh, see, I gotta get.
I've had multiple people at work tell me it looks like mermaid hair, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Woo, fun hair stuff. We always looking. Okay, so the wedding cruise. Todd, are we gonna tell everyone about it here, or you want to tell Todd? Doesn't matter.
No,
So
tell everybody. I mean, we would love for Todd to be there, but now we don't know. So we have a limited number of people that can go to the ceremony, but
anybody can come on the cruise.
But if you want to go to the ceremony, let us know, because depending on how many people we have that actually go and then want to go to the ceremony, we may have space.
Yeah,
but space may be limited depending on how many of our family and stuff.
I was gonna say, so here's the thing. There's, like Matt said, a very limited number that can fit into the ceremony due to space. And we have currently, with our invite list to closest friends and family that we have to invite, of course, we are maxed out. But depending on how many of them decline,
and we assume some will, because it's hard to go on a cruise for a wedding.
We may or may not have available space for anybody that is booked on the cruise that may want to join the ceremony.
However,
so there's no promises, but anybody and everybody are welcome to join us on the cruise itself.
You could stand outside, then look in. No, but really, I mean, honestly, the ceremony in and of itself is not very long, anyway.
Right.
So even if that didn't happen,
we're not doing any kind of reception or anything.
No, most of the reception is going to be a freaking cruise.
Right.
So, and you can definitely be a part of that. So if you would like to join us on our marital cruise, then. Yeah, let us know, because we're not.
I can also book you for that. I mean, you're welcome to do that yourself, but I do have a group created for that as well, for anybody that wants to join that. But it is November 4th, 2023 for on the Mardi Gras.
On the Mardi Gras.
And it where does that go? It goes to San Juan, Amber Cove, and Grand Turk. So it's going to be a really awesome cruise. Todd said that will be one heck of a reception. Yeah. Paul said, y'all are getting married. Yeah, we are.
He knows that. You know that, Paul.
So here's what's really funny. Matt told me afterwards that he'd been planning this, I guess, for months or something.
Months, yes.
And so when we met you at the meetup before the last group cruise, and you were like, dude, what's up?
You were trying to put me in my place, and I'm like, I'm in my place, man.
You know what? I'd also really like to hear Paul say, dude.
I don't think he said dude.
I know. I don't think
that was what he said.
Paul's vibe and dude just don't
Paul
seem
Vines,
to go that.
You mean Paul's Vine?
You didn't know? No way.
What? Who didn't know?
Paul, he said congratulations. Are you just?
He knew. He
know that.
He knew.
He know that.
He knew. Somebody's on Facebook, I think. It says, better late than never. Hi, everyone.
Oh,
I don't know who you are because it doesn't tell us in this EV Mux thing. So maybe say your name. Say, hey, it might be my mom, because I know she was trying to come in late.
I can try and find something I don't know if it's going to work or not. Let's see.
That was a yawn.
We're going to take our sweet time. Thanks, Facebook. Oh yeah, that's your mom.
See, I know my mom. I can tell from the font that was my mom.
He knew, but during the meetup. Oh, but not during the meetup. Yes.
No, he did not do it during the meetup. No, nor did several other people who were like, dude, what are you doing? We went on a cruise, but I don't know, what was the MSC cruise was a month or so.
The Seashore, yeah. It was.
And my buddy JT's he's pulling me aside. He's like, dude, I gotta talk to you about this. You gotta pull the trigger on this thing, because you gotta make this deal. And I'm like, dude, it's under control, man, bro. I'm not a bro kind of guy, but I'm like, my friend, it's gonna happen. It's in the plans are in the works, but I can't just do it. I have to be fancy and make it magical.
James said Paul needs to sing at your wedding. Paul, do you sing?
Do you sing, Paul?
Oh, that may put a whole new spin on my life. Paul said he beat me to it, Miss Kimbra. Let's see. Billy, don't mess with Paul. He may be from Arkansas, but at least he owns a pair of shoes.
Oh, look at Meg.
Hey, Mr. Paul, you're taken. First reminder.
First warning. Second warning, you go into timeout. After that, we won't get into that on
You know
public,
what, Meg?
on the air.
I love his voice to death, but I love Matt.
Aww.
So,
Wow.
let's give Matt Paul's voice.
This is
I
getting
mean, I
weird
like your
now.
voice too.
I mean, you like my voice? It's great voice, right? It's like
I'll joke about Paul's voice and I'll listen to it every day, but Matt's my man.
wow.
So,
Okay. Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, I like your voice too.
No, I understand. I got that Mr. Matt voice. So.
It's just not Paul's voice.
It's not. I get it.
That's all.
No, I understand. I understand. Yes. So, anyway.
It's gone.
Anyway, mine's been gone for a sad long while.
Matt wouldn't be right with Paul's voice. No, he wouldn't. That would be very wrong.
You don't know that.
So here's what we need to do. We need Paul and Matt to like say the same thing, and we'll take Matt's voice out and put Paul's voice in, so it'll look like Matt is talking, but it will be Paul's voice.
I don't know about that. I feel like it's like you're setting me up for failure.
We had an interview tonight about Paul's voice.
See, Stacy, now Matt's going to be self-conscious about his voice. See?
Paul has a face and voice for radio. Oh, man, Paul's not that bad looking. It's an inside joke between Miss Kimbra, Matt, and myself.
But to get back on topic.
I am so sorry. I am like...
She's on the Paul train. To get back on topic, we don't know if we should go to...
Oh, yeah, Cozumel.
We
got way off
track. We're going to Cozumel, Kimbra. We don't know if we should go to Nashikacombe, Mr. Sancho's, Paradise Beach, or the Mar del Latino.
Del Mar Latino.
Del Mar Latino. So,
well, at least the voice. Yeah. How much rum did you put in that drink? Maybe that's the problem.
I put about 2 ounces of rum.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's software for that.
That's a double.
I'm so excited for this. Just wait until next episode. Which probably won't happen because I say these things and then I slack and don't do it. So, but I like the idea. I say flip a coin.
It'd have to be a 4-sided coin. We have a 4-sided die.
Ooh, should I go roll it?
No, we're not going to make a decision that way. Although I do like the idea. I don't know. I need to do more research.
Another drink.
I need to do more research. But if you guys, especially those of you that are going on the cruise, have been to or want to help me in my research of these places, let me know. What are the pluses? What are the minuses? We can compare and contrast and make a choice, make a decision. I really want to like hang out with everybody and just like chill, but I also really like the idea of an easy place to like get in the water and look at fish. And I feel like that Del Mar Latino offers that. And here's the other thing it's got going for it. It's literally like right next to the International Cruise Terminal. So it's a lot closer than the other places, which is really cool. So if you can't find your way home, you can walk, I guess, but you shouldn't have to do that. But
I'm really upset that we can't see my hair in this. I mean, we can see my hair, but like the colors
can't see mine.
The colors aren't, because it looks like it just looks.
It's not as blue as it was yesterday.
No. But even like in the camera, it doesn't look blue at all.
Well,
it looks gross.
Lighting. It's camera lighting for you.
Yeah. So.
Refill.
I think the option Roy mentioned seems really cool. Yeah. Agreed, Meg. But Meg just said she's going
Oh
somewhere
yeah,
else.
so that's a whole nother option, Meg. So now we have
No.
5.
No.
What?
Where are you getting the 5th? Roy mentioned Del Mar Latino.
Right, but Meg's going someplace else.
Oh, Meg's place. Well, Meg
Yeah.
might not want us to go there with her.
Oh, do you not want us to go there with you, Meg?
Jeez, Meg, why wouldn't you want us
Wow.
to go with you?
Wow,
What a jerk move.
man.
I'm just kidding. I don't think you're a jerk.
Yeah, the option Roy mentioned seems really cool. That's the one. That's the
Yeah.
Del Mar Latino.
Well, so here's the thing. You've got to learn how to say it if you're going to go.
Here's the problem. I'm going to blame Roy for this because he wrote it wrong.
Did he?
He wrote it backwards partially, and then I read it, and now I can't remember.
Oh, Larry
which
said
was
on his
right.
phone it looks purple. Okay, cool.
Okay, there you go.
Look, I didn't say you couldn't go.
That's how we heard it. I mean, from your screen to our ears.
Okay, so then we have 5 options. Meg, we just invited everyone on the group cruise to come where you're going.
She said it was the pricier option, but I don't know. I mean, the other places are pretty affordable, so.
Sean said, "Yes, Meg, what a jerk move."
Yes, he wrote it backwards, did he not? Because when I Googled it, it was like, wait, that's not what he wrote. But then I was like, oh.
I think Meg had a few drinks too.
Has Meg been drinking?
That's what I was going
What
to
are you
like.
drinking, Meg?
I think she's typing backwards.
You drinking like Bud Light? No, you don't drink Bud Light, do you, Meg?
She drinks something like that.
She does, probably. But you gotta drink real. If you're gonna be a beer drinker, Meg, at least drink good beer. Okay?
Reno's being like quiet.
That's because he was barking while you were talking to Carnival.
Yeah, that made me real mad. I'm like on the phone booking a cruise, and Reno's like, "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff," and I'm like, "Dude, dog." I'm trying to like be
Dude,
professional
dog.
here.
Dude dog.
Dude, dog.
Dude dog. You're the dude dog, dude.
Hey, Aunt Dee's not on here tonight.
Dude dog.
I bet she's living her life. I had some wine. I'm drinking a Radler. Do I know what that is?
I don't know. Is that like a rattlesnake venom? What is it? What is a rattler?
I loved that place. Okay.
Which place are you talking about?
I'm just reading the comments.
I don't. Yeah, so you drink beer and wine? Okay.
No, she said just kidding. She
Oh.
didn't. She's not.
Oh. What is See the World Schlitz?
Huh.
Matt
So,
Rucker, what? Schlitz?
I just googled Radler beer, and the first thing that pops up is, what the hell is a Radler?
Half beer, half juice. Half beer, half juice. Isn't that a sour? Or a cider?
Let's see what this says.
What the hell is a rattler?
We, the average Joes at ACB, may not have full-time jobs. Blah 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 blah. That's a
lot of words.
That's too many words.
That's way too many words.
Can we just be like to the point?
It's juice and beer. She got to the point. Half beer, half juice.
Oh, there we go.
It's like the half man, half horse. It's a half beer, half juice.
This says, the Radler was originally 2 parts beer mixed with 1 part lemonade or
beer,
lemon lime
lemonade.
soda. Yeah. Okay, of course, curious brewers eventually began experimenting with other juices and sodas. Fruity teas. Oh, okay.
Sean says half beer is a shandy. That's different though, I think, but similar. Probably in the same family. I mean, you can also have like the snake bite, which is like I think what's that, like a Guinness and a cider or something like that. In
yeah.
Black and tan. I used to be a beer guy. I mean, I still enjoy beer, but I'm more of a bourbon guy these
Somebody
days.
said I can't see the comments. Oh, is that your mom on Facebook?
Oh, you got to get on YouTube, Mom.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube. Facebook.
Gotta get on the YouTube.
Evie Mucks in YouTube. Nope. Yes, Evie Mucks
Well,
in Facebook.
I don't think you can normally see, even on StreamYard, you couldn't see
No,
the
but
YouTube.
there's like the whole thing. Like it told me it wasn't connecting. So like there's some weird things. Yeah.
Stacy wants us to show us your shirts.
Our shirts.
What shirt are you wearing? Oh,
I'm wearing
okay.
my US Ark shirt.
Well, they probably don't know what US Ark is.
Oh, it saves the reptiles.
It saves that. It's not really what it does, but
It fights. It's an organization that basically fights for the right to own and have reptile pets
yes, yes.
in a very short.
It fights like stupid legislation that doesn't understand
Yeah,
the reptile hobby.
like
Yes.
they were supposed to help us be able to keep and travel with Artegu, and they didn't win. But
Well,
they did try.
but they represented it.
They did
So yeah,
absolutely. I mean, they helped some.
yes. We can
It
legally. They didn't make us get rid of her. We
right.
were able to get a permit
It
for her.
was like you can't have it, and then there was like some fight, and it was like okay, you can have it, but this.
Yeah. And then mine is the arch rivals Roller Girls, which is a St. Louis roller derby team, because I'm a fan of women's roller derby, and this is a St. Louis team. So
Sean likes big beers, and he cannot
I
lie.
like big beers, and I cannot lie. Look, if I'm going to drink a beer, I do like a lot of different beer. I don't like IPAs. I don't like IPAs, but other than that, there's not too many beers I don't like. If you pin me down and say what's your favorite beers, I'm going to tell you stouts, um, oatmeal stouts, any stouts, porters, dark beers. I like dark beers, and but I like a good Hefeweizen. I
Ah,
mean,
your mom made it on YouTube.
but I don't drink beer anymore really these days. I just drink bourbon if I drink or rum, bourbon and rum, and maybe
Welcome to the
scotch
world of YouTube.
when I drink, which is mostly just when I do podcasts.
Um, did you see the Guinness float up there earlier? Somebody was talking about Guinness and ice cream.
So let me just tell you,
Are you gonna tell me about it?
if you like Guinness and ice cream, let me just make a recommendation. If we're talking about my favorite beer, that would be a chocolate stout. And if you mix a good, now I'm talking about the English stuff, okay, not the American stuff. I haven't had a great American chocolate stout. There might be one. I haven't had it. Young's Double Chocolate Stout and Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout are my favorites. Put a little cinnamon ice cream in with that. That's what I'm talking about. It's like Guinness with chocolate and then ice cream. If you like a Guinness float, this will float your boat. Unless you don't like chocolate. But who doesn't like chocolate? Larry has a roller derby team in their small remote town. I love roller derby. Stacy says roller derby cool. I used to manage a roller rink years ago, but we didn't have roller derby. Yeah, roller derby kind of got popular in the 2000s again. Mostly women's roller derby, and at that point it was all the like punk rock girls doing roller derby. So I mean, that was enough for me. And they have cool names, so it's fun. I like roller derby. You should do roller derby.
Should I?
You have the right hair.
Because it's colored
You just need a cool name.
like Cambrinos.
No, it's got to be like, I can't think of any of them
They can name me. What's my derby name?
now.
Let's see what happens. Um, so what are we doing tomorrow, Matt? You want to tell the people what we're doing? Huh, Meg said Kim Brat. I mean, that's our name. That's not my name.
Maybe we're gonna go look for painted buntings,
Painted buntings.
um, which are birds, and I don't know. Do we have other plans?
I don't know. Did you want to go to the Saturday morning market?
Oh, we might go to the
Oh, I
Saturday
was gonna
morning
look.
market.
I was looking
I
that
don't
up
know.
earlier, and I forgot that I was like
German
looking at.
Dunkel.
Oh, it starts at 9 a.m. We could do that
Okay.
and then go
Okay.
over.
Golden Drac is another beer that I am very fond of, and it's really strong, but
Kimbrina Rum
it's
Puncher.
different. It's a good beer though. See the World with Chris. I had an authentic Guinness Extra Stout in England, and nothing compares to it over here. Yeah, I've heard that. I have not experienced that, but I have heard that Guinness in the UK is a totally different thing, and in a good way. Paul says we need to drink together, Matt. I toast you to that, sir. Yes. We can do bourbons, stouts, rums, whatever, you know. These days I drink more for the enjoyment of the beverage. You know, when I was younger, it's not why I drank. I drink for the quality now, not the quantity.
Kimbernator. Y'all are ambitious.
Kimbernator.
I am sleeping tomorrow.
I mean, it's going to be cool tomorrow, so
Yeah.
the sun's going to come out.
The sun will come
It's
out
going to be like
tomorrow.
pushing 70 at noon.
Gonna see
So
those buntings.
could be a good
out
time for
tomorrow.
some reptiles coming out to soak up some
See
heat.
the snakes soaking up the sun.
Troy S says Flensburger Pilsner Oder Jever Pilsner. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it might be good. You know,
I feel like we're having our own conversations over here.
we probably are. Here's the thing.
You talk more though.
If you've been on any of the Vista class ships and tried the beer that they brew on the ships, it's surprisingly quality stuff. I mean, they brew some good beers on Carnival. I was pleasantly surprised.
Sean said Matt and Kimbra had a drink with us. Just saying, not sure if they would like to do that again though. I want to know how many margaritas Alana has had since you guys have been back.
Yeah, Lana got into the tequila over here. She's a tequila girl. There'll be sun.
Nick said it may get up to 50 here.
Troy S says those are northern Germany beers. Look, I know the Germans do the beer the best. I don't. I'm just not experienced with the German beer as much, but I know who makes the beer.
What's our weather like tomorrow? High of
Austria,
70,
Germany.
low of 51.
70. It's going to be about noon, I think.
Oh, you looked at like the hourly? Oh, yeah.
Earlier I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Larry says Matt and Kimbra had a few drinks with me, but what happens stays in Aruba. All right, Larry. I mean.
Don't talk to me about Lana's addiction.
Is she do you have some tequila now in the liquor cabinet in Australia? You got it, you know.
She puts it in her Starbucks cup with tequila with her pumpkin spice latte.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we turned her into a pumpkin spice latte.
She was so against it, and then she really liked it.
She didn't realize the pumpkin spice was more emphasis on the spice than the pumpkin, which is just kind of there.
And she was like, I don't know. And then we went to drop off the gecko or pick up the gecko and brought one back and was like, yeah, you're going to drink this.
Meg started drinking German beer. And Troy says, I don't like Guinness. Okay, well, I mean, but fresh in Dublin, yes. So that to me says that for me that does like Guinness, fresh in Dublin. Wow, that would be something. Quite something.
Larry said 70s.
Yes, that's Fahrenheit.
So we're probably getting more snow. We've gotten about 16 inches
Whoa.
of the white stuff over the last couple days. That's disgusting.
The only white stuff I want 16 inches of is the stuff in the middle of an Oreo.
I was curious where you were going with that.
I was going with a Weird Al song. I like the white stuff, baby, in the middle of an Oreo.
You think that printer will fit over there nicely?
Yeah.
Good. I was just thinking, I want to print some stuff. 3D print, to be specific, for those of you that think I'm just talking about like a paper printer. I'm not. I was thinking about something cool that I could print with the Saturn, because we haven't even used it.
Baby. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom.
Huh.
Todd says it snowed so much he's tired of winter.
Huh. You should come down to Florida.
Right?
Let's see. James says 1989 Florida did have snow. As soon as it snows here, we've got to move further south.
Hey, I've made a snowman of ice on the car. in the morning.
Matt, if you like bourbon, you should try Redbreast Single Pot Still Whiskey.
I will look for that because I do like bourbon. Um, and yeah, I think I've heard of that. The problem with bourbon is that if you go to the store to buy bourbon, like how do you know? You know, like if you're just looking, like without recommendations like that, you, do you go by the label, the name? Like none of that really means anything, right? So how do you know what's a good bourbon and a bourbon that you like? But so the best way I found to find good bourbons is to know people who have who have tried them and then they're like, no, this one's good. So I will write that down in the back of my memory. Redbreast Single Pot Still Whiskey. Thank you.
Sean said, "Excuse me, folks, but what is the white stuff you are talking about? It's 20 here."
20 Celsius.
Well, then Larry said it's 20 here also, Sean.
Oh.
I don't know what numbers they're talking here.
Hey Siri, what is 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
The answer is 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
I don't think that's what it is in Canada.
That's what it is here. Actually, what is it right now? It's 56 here right now, Fahrenheit. It's cold. It's 68 in Canada right now, where you're at, Larry? That doesn't sound right.
No, I think Larry's talking Fahrenheit now.
Oh.
I don't really know, because...
Why can't we just agree on one system of measurement, world? Oh, yeah, everybody else did except for us.
Stacey said, my mind always goes to Weird Al songs. Gina is never amused.
Gina, come on.
You know,
Weird Al is the man.
I just want Stacey and Gina to know that I understand they're going on a back-to-back cruise very near when our group cruise is, but I still think that they need to figure out how to come. I just throwing it out there.
43 in Birmingham.
Blah. Man, this cold weather stuff. Somebody at work today said it's gonna be like, what, in the 40s on Christmas or something like that, and I told her to stop using her potty mouth. Let's see, 32 Fahrenheit in southern Ontario.
Wait, 43 in Birmingham, is that Celsius? Because they go by Celsius, right?
Birmingham, Alabama?
Birmingham, Alabama. I thought.
Isn't there a Birmingham in Alabama?
I don't know if there's a Birmingham in Alabama.
Is there another Birmingham?
Yeah, in England.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Michael Ann, for converting. I appreciate it.
Wait a minute, Billy, you saw Weird Al last month in Pensacola? That's cool. I've seen Al twice, and they were some of the best concerts I've ever seen. That man knows how to put on a concert. It was impressive, both of them. And one was at the that blues place in Orlando. It was a horrible venue, but it was a good concert. 43 degrees Fahrenheit, 279 degrees Kelvin. Oh, he is in Birmingham, Alabama. You're right.
Yeah.
But there's a Birmingham in the UK. Like,
I'm just smarter than you.
okay.
Or I don't know how to leave the U.S. with my
Birmingham,
cities.
Birmingham, Alabama. I just think of Birmingham, England.
2 to 4 weeks old granddaughter. That's right.
Wait, is Birmingham where Martin Luther King did the speech? Letters to. I think maybe
I think
that could be right.
I drank that wonderful drink and it was really delicious and I like hit my high, and now that it's gone, I'm like slowly getting tired and I'm like crashing. Kimbra, it will be in the 40s around Christmas, especially at Alice Springs.
So we're going to work this morning, right? And it was 55 degrees Fahrenheit this morning going into work. There's a lady walking her dog. She had like a full-on winter coat. I think she had gloves on. She had a knit hat on.
It wasn't a knit hat.
It was a knit hat.
It was not. It was a pink Santa hat.
It was knit.
It was a pink Santa. No,
knit.
whatever.
It was knit. And she had sunglasses. I'm like, this is Florida.
Todd said Stacy is not going. I thought this was a fantastic group cruise. He did speak in Birmingham after the church murders. And
Yeah,
Stacey
that's
says
like
Selma, Alabama.
letters from Birmingham. That's like, isn't that like,
Stop that.
that's like a thing, right?
Reno, come over here. Don't do that. Of all the places for you to do that, that's not the spot.
Hey there, Kenny. We are supposed to get 10 inches of snow on Christmas Day. That's cool. White Christmas.
Ugh.
Here in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, USA. Kenny's in North Carolina. Oh, he's in North Carolina right now.
Yeah.
I'm currently residing until my dad recovers from being sick. Right. That's cool, man. White Christmas.
You know what?
That's cool.
I really appreciate that he specified USA.
Yeah,
because
with me.
we've had a lot of confusion recently.
I mean, look, that just speaks to the coolness that we have people from around the world.
That's
sometimes.
true.
Mostly not, but we do have people from outside the U.S. like Canada and Australia. And I am a man of the world. You know, I see this planet as one big giant sphere of humanity, and I appreciate interacting with people from other places as much as my place.
Larry said I could dance. I could, but I'm not going to. How is Pa doing, Kenny? Oh, that's not for me.
High is only going to be in like the 20s, lows in the single digits. Burr cold, yeah.
Ugh.
Stay inside, Kenny. Meg says, stay inside. Yes, stay inside, Kenny.
This dog is giving me a
Stay
look
inside.
like he wants something. Look at this face. Oh, bye. Okay, he's done.
Wow, he just went in the other room.
He like totally was like, see
He's like,
ya.
I don't want nothing. All right, what time is it? 9:30?
It's 9:35.
You can dance if you want to.
Didn't we sing this like last time?
Yes, we did. But your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, and they're no friends of mine. S-S-S-S-A-A-A-A.
I told you where I heard that the first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Glee. I'm like, oh, you know that song? Like, it's a song from like the 80s. And I'm like, you actually know that song? She's like, I heard it on Glee. I'm like, oh, so you heard a crap version of it then? Sorry if you're a Glee fan. Meg, he wants you to doing. It's becoming a habit. I'm missing part of that one. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas here in
Why
Florida.
are you singing? Oh, it's up there.
Yeah, Billy's saying that. Billy, you're in, you said Pensacola. You're up in the Panhandle, right?
Man. I might go to bed like real early. Men Without Hats.
Yes. That's who sings that. That's the band. That's the actual band that sings it, as opposed to like Glee where they change it and ruin it.
The song is becoming a habit. You guys are more Aussie than Yanks. Why are you still living there, Matt and Kimbra?
We can't even afford to live here.
Right? We were basically told we can't afford a house.
Sean, if you can tell us how we can get citizenship in Australia, I will be there.
I'll go up for adoption if needed.
I will move to Australia tomorrow.
Meg said goodnight, Kimber. Sleep well. I mean, I was just told that I had to get up and go to the morning market and then walk around Circle B all day.
There you go.
I will need my sleep. Yes, Pensacola.
Oh, cool.
15 minutes
Okay.
from Pensacola Beach in the Gulf of Mexico.
Nice powder white sand up there. Very cool. Okay.
I want to see groupers in the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, I'd see them anywhere, but I've heard that's just get on a leaky boat.
like leeks, like the vegetable, or
Leaky.
oh no, that's no leeks are Leek, I think.
That's why I spelled it.
You could see grouper in the Gulf of Mexico. If we went diving
I know. That's why.
out of here, this area, you would see grouper.
That's why I said it,
guaranteed.
because we were talking about the Gulf of Mexico, and that made me think of grouper. Larry said it's 6:38 p.m. there. Yeah, it's 9:38 here, and I had to get up a little bit early today so that I could go work out. And my trainer today said, she walked in the door and said, "We're going to use heavier weights from now on." And I said, "We what?"
That would be the person who was on the podcast last week.
Yes, that
by
would
the
be
way.
her. And then I told her I had McDonald's for dinner last night. And she said, yeah, so that's what you get for giving me heavy weights. I tell you what I ate last night.
And then she ups the weight even more.
Yeah.
To compensate.
I feel
Sean's out of here making coffee and getting ready for their live. Yes, Down Under Cruisers will be going live in approximately
20.
21 minutes. 21 minutes.
Yeah, Meg said, I feel you, Kimber. I don't know how y'all can be on screen for so long. I did 2 hours earlier and I am wiped. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like 9:15 or so. So I think most of this week it was like between 8:45 and 9:15. I was like, let's go to bed. And Matt was like, it's like 9. I'm like, yep, let's go to bed. Quarter pounder weights.
Nice belly. Yes, that's the kind of weights I lift.
I feel sorry for you, Kimbra. She's got way too much enthusiasm for exercise. Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, did you see her? She's like doing exercises on the ship and stuff, like where there's not even a gym.
Right.
She's like making the ship her own private gym. I'm like, that is.
And she was like
That
so
is all
excited about it.
you.
She's like,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
look
awesome.
at these other pictures, but this is the really cool part. And I'm like, dude, you're on a cruise.
You know what though?
But you know what?
That's awesome.
I love Takara.
I wish I had that attitude, honestly.
Can't wait to party with you two. We'll do it in the gym.
No, we won't.
Or with Jim. Maybe we can find a gym.
We can find a guy named Jim and we'll party with him. And then you can say, Takara, I spent a lot of time Jim. You can't say with Jim in the gym. Don't say in the gym because that's weird. But unless you just like stick your hand in his mouth or something, you're like, I was in the gym.
That's weird.
Every day on the cruise, just go to him and give him a wet willy. I was in the gym again today.
Okay, let's see. She does seem like the right trainer for you. She gets you talking. Yeah, she's lovely. She was supposed to go on the March cruise, and then they created a family trip without our cruise, which is fine.
Created a family trip.
Well, no, anyway. And then she was supposed to go on the wedding cruise, and then, she was gonna have like a surprise birthday gift, so can't do that either. But I'm still working on it. Party animals, yeah, that's me. I don't exercise at home much, less on a cruise. Yeah. Paul, have your camera ready. Meg said until 9:15. That's right. I'm like, yeah. Paul, I would like to sip bourbon and smoke a cigar with you one day. Well, that's awfully nice. And Kenny's laughing.
Kenny doesn't laugh.
No, never.
Kenny's not. I don't think Kenny even knows how to laugh. All right. Well, it is 9:42, and we've been keeping these blokes up for some time now. So I think we should probably let them go, because I've suddenly turned into some sort of United Kingdom accent, and then let them go over to the Down Under Cruises so they can get a little more of a southern drawl, and go down to the Australian accent, and then we'll stay up here and with our posh London accent, and see everybody next week. Ta-ta, everybody. We'll see you next week. Yes, we will.
And you're gonna end with Paul's voice.
And I will not end with Paul's voice, because suddenly I've gone German, but there's nothing to do with Paul. It has everything to do with the fact that I cannot do no justice to his voice. I don't even know if that was German, but that was my attempt at German.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good night, y'all.
And you went Southern.
Well, yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
I can do me some Southern. I can do a good Southern accent right there.
Sometimes I say, I mean, there's times that I've said things that you've looked at me and been like, what'd you say?
Are you from Indiana? You must be from Terre Haute.
Oh, yeah.
Are you from Terre Haute? You sound like you're from Terre Haute.
And I wash my hands.
You wash your hands. Oh, we do that in St. Louis, too, as we drive down Highway 44, and we do our wash.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
I'm ending this before we offend
That's
everyone.
probably a good idea.